What is up, everyone? Day 468. Wow. Getting close to day 500, guys. Getting really close. So, went to the gym tonight. Decided to do my pull-ups to start off with. Actually warmed up with some cable external rotation, internal rotation, and a few other variations of rotator cuff movements. Then jumping on to doing my pull-ups. From there on, I did some dips, which I didn't record. Did some bench pressing, which I obviously record, which you'll see shortly. I haven't done any bench pressing for, I'd say, close to a year. Please check out my videos, and you can, if you really wanted to assess and see if I have done any bench presses, flat bench press that is, over that period, then you can call me out. But just off the top of my head, it's been roughly a year, I'd say. From that, what did I do? I did some calf raises, which I only recorded one set, and finished off with some pull-ups, push-ups, which I did not record. But anyways, I was actually going to talk to you guys tonight about kindness. I know I've spoken about it before, but I don't know. This is something I feel as though I need to share. A lot of the times, the stories which you hear is about the person from their perspective of being kind to another and showing how, their kindness and generosity, even though it was very minimal to them, has had a massive effect on someone's life. For me, for tonight, I want to tell you the story of someone being kind to me, which has affected my life. So I'm not the best storyteller. I and a lot. I take pauses. I can't think of words. It's probably because I'm lacking sleep and all the other fun stuff. But I'm going to try and tell this story in as much respect as I possibly can. This story goes back, I'd say, 18 years ago now, when I was a nursing student. I was working in a palliative care ward, doing my rotation placement, and palliative care ward, looking after certain beds, and there was this lovely lady who I was looking after for about 5 days or so. Now, started off, she was initially she was good. She was talking. I was able to help her with eating and drinking and toileting and that type of stuff, as you would looking after a patient in palliative care ward. Obviously, as a student, I wasn't allowed to give any medications, but I would request and nudge the nurse, who would then give her some analgesia and painkillers and stuff like that. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, or the story, I guess, is I'd been looking after this lady for roughly 5 days. Every single day, I could see her slowly, gradually deteriorating. I still spoke to her. I treated her like essentially she was someone of family. I didn't, treat her any different. I was actually in a mindset of actually not wanting to do nursing. But in a way, this placement made me who I am in a way, and allowed me to continue with my nursing career. So, a bit of humble pie. A lot of people don't see others in their deathbed. I've had the opportunity, I don't know if you want to call it opportunity, but the experience, the exposure, the life skills, the pleasure, pleasure is the right word, but the honor, I should say, of looking after those dying, essentially. Now, fast forward towards the end of life for this lady. 24 hours before she passed away, still talking to me like normal, just reduced mobility, just stayed in bed essentially. Finished a shift, came in the next day. She wasn't looking too good. Family called out to me and said, "Dundas, can you come inside? Come in, please." And sure, And the patient said to me, "Dundas, opened her eyes, looked up at me, said, "Dundas, I want to say thank you for looking after me." She didn't say it that clearly, but those were her words. And I just looked at her, unsure of what emotion to share and show. I said, "Thank you, you know, it's no problems. This is absolutely fine. This is why I'm here. I'm trying to help and make sure you're okay and that you are as comfortable as possible." And she, you know, her end of life on her deathbed, man, and saying thank you to me for looking after her. Fuck. I was a nursing student. I'm nobody, man. And she took her time, spend, that 30 seconds of looking at me, saying thank you, holding my hand. She comforted me. I don't know what she saw, but she saw something in me, whether it was fear or hesitation, or she saw something that made her want to say thank you to me. And that 30 seconds has essentially allowed me to look after hundreds and thousands of people in my 15 plus years of nursing, and to guide junior staff to become better, to guide junior nursing staff, junior doctors, every personality within a department and individual. I don't take that in terms of I'm the best role model, blah blah blah, but it allowed me to eat a lot of humble pie and just share that kindness. Everyone deserves a chance. It doesn't matter what role you're in. If you're the person mopping the floors, the person pushing the beds, the person taking the phone calls, the volunteer, the director, it makes no difference who you are. That moment of kindness, it looking back at it is it makes me extremely emotional. I guess what I'm trying to say is, we can laugh and joke and be silly and mean at times, but truly being kind to someone, it doesn't take a long time. 30 seconds of your time can make someone's life. It could direct them in a path where they never thought they would ever head towards. Be nice, be kind, and smile.